if Wolves win that game, are you going to be Liam out? Rosinio out.
Liam out. Wolves.
If Wolves,
No, I'm like, if Wolves should win that game, it's not just Liam out. Liam and his dad should be both out. Because I'm seeing the father coming to the stadium. They should be both out, please. So sack the dad from Super Sports, and then Liam out, and then sack him from, and then Liam next club sack him too.
hey guys, welcome to another episode of Five Aside with Soccer Takes with AK. Wagwan Maji.
Well, go on, my people. Everybody was coming for me that I'm sad, I'm down, I don't feel good after the game on Tuesday. I'm like, guys, relax, man. The prize winner for Carrickball Cup is £100,000, man. Caicedo, I believe Caicedo's let's say before Sterling left Chelsea, he was making over 320. He will take care of that, man. So relax, man. Relax, guys. I'm good. It's a Carabao Cup. I've won this a couple times. I'm good.
At this point, man, see, man, Chelsea fans suppose they respect Arsenal as their senior brothers. All these disrespects we've been
You know what?
getting
Before we
for the
even
past
start,
thing.
let me see your head. Let me see your head. Please do like this. Let me see your head. Okay.
See, no, that one is for Man U people. Like, no,
Okay.
I'm
Because
as a man of my word. I've not cut my hair because of Man U, but no wahala. This
Okay.
is last week. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow.
Cool.
But I'm pretty sure. I think I just want to have I would have had a fresh haircut if it was Arsenal Chelsea bet, because now Man U
Shut
for my
up.
market.
Shut up, man.
Nah, bro. See, now it's actually crazy. I think do you know Chelsea are Arteta's favorite opponents? Apparently, since they mentioned Arsenal, we've beaten you guys. He's never lost to Chelsea, which is crazy.
Apart from the FA Cup,
Isn't that an
apart from the FA Cup COVID trophy, what else has he won with those wins? Literally nothing.
I'm
But
just saying,
when did the jobber was giving you guys back to back from the side? Yeah.
it's
In that collect golden
a
boots, in
cycle.
that collect Premier League
It's a
trophies,
cycle.
in that collect trophies. Okay.
Bro, if we are playing Chelsea every day, at this point, we don't win sextuple.
Arsenal, since I've known Arsenal, that one if you know the past now in the seasonal club next series every time
Bro,
episode 2
this
episode 3
season, this line no more work again. After this season, this line will no more work.
No, I want
No,
to see the if. See, I want to know the if that will happen. That you guys will say, if you guys don't win this Premier League trophy this season. Now, I don't know what the if it will be. Let me know the if. I mean, if Carabet was fit. Now the if be that now. If
Don't
Carabet
worry.
was fit.
We need to have that conversation because we need. Don't worry. I'm telling you. I'm telling you,
Okay,
it's not going to happen.
we
That
gonna be
conversation
here.
will not be had.
We gonna be
We will
here.
be here. Anyway, though, that game was way more boring than this conversation we just had. In fact,
me personally, I don't think the game was boring. I think the game was like a very very tactical game. Like it was highly very very
mhm.
tactical from both managers. I mean, obviously, um, we tweaked formation again. We played without. I think we only played with our outright attackers was only Jao Pedro and Liam Delap. Our outright attackers that game, starting that game. And yeah, I know Delap played from on the is on the right, and we played with who was on the left wing for us. We didn't have a left wing that day. I think it was Enzo or something that was playing left midfield, if I'm correct. I need to look at it again. But we were, yeah,
You guys
because
had wing
yes,
backs now.
what do you say?
You guys had wing backs. It was five at the back.
No, yeah, we was
You
five at
guys
the
had
back, so we didn't play with any like proper outright attacker.
yeah.
You understand? It's apart from Pedro and Delap, pretty much. That just
Mhm.
tells you
The lab was deployed as a wing.
what you say?
The lap kept occupying like winger-ish positions, probably to kind of
Yeah, but
like
he played on
hold
the
up play from the wing.
he played on the right that day because is I mean it's just and I get it when I don't know why some fans are like you should be more bold, more daring. I'm like you don't do that against Emirates. In as much as I want to banter Arsenal and laugh at Arsenal, there's a reason why Arsenal is number one in the Premier League. There's a reason why Arsenal is number one in the Champions League. There's a reason why Arsenal have listen. We crack the jokes about the set piece FC, but this Arsenal team can create goals, man. They can create goal chances. Like they can create. You understand that they're very good in creating chances. So they're not. And at Emirates again, you have to respect yourself. You understand, and you have to earn the right to play. So I just feel like anyway, go down. It shouldn't make any sense if you should go for it or play man for man and attack and then we leave spaces open and then we concede in the first 25, 30 minutes. This is going to look more stupid. You understand? So we have to first conserve and understand and just control the game. And that was why we played up with our full backs like that to neutralize you guys' wing because Arsenal potency is on the wing also with Martinelli and Madueke over there. You understand? That's why we have to play the lap over there to support Gusto on the right side. On the left, we are playing with I think it was Cucurella
Really.
and Cucurella. I think Enzo was playing as a left midfielder. Then we're playing Santos and Caicedo, if I'm correct. Am I correct? No, I think no. Yes, it was yes. The left midfielder was Enzo. Then Cucurella was playing like the left wing back. You understand? So we were trying to neutralize you guys wing, and also just have a bit of control in the midfield, and just close out shop for you guys. And that was the game plan for the first half, and then second half we would try to go for it. But shout out to Arsenal. You guys are very very compact. You guys know how to defend, and you guys there's maturity in this Arsenal team. Like banter aside, let's talk football now. This Arsenal team is maturing day by day. After losing that game to United at Emirates, you guys have been able to bounce back very, very well, winning that game against Leeds, an emphatic victory, and then holding your own against Chelsea. You understand? The competition it's a Carabao Cup, but the game itself it was a very, very big game. You understand? And it sucks to say this, but I've not won you guys, I think, in 9 games. I haven't won Arsenal. So I can tell these boys wanted to win. That's why I can just tell after the game, Fofana was crying. The guys, everybody was down. But my only issue with the game is I'll say I understand what Liam was trying to do. My only issue with the gameplay was I believe from the 60th minute, it's on the players themselves at this point to go for it. You understand? Like there was a no Maresca's first season, second game against Fulham, we were losing that game. The second game against Fulham, losing that game. The tactics was not working, but around like the 70th minute, the boys were like, you know what? Let's forget about the tactics right now. Let's go and just show ourselves and just try and win this game. And we won the game, I think 3-1. And then that's what spurred us on to qualify for the Champions League that season. You understand? I just feel like as of the 60th minute, because I tell the coach has tried now, he has put in Estaval, put in Palmer, and Estaval was this is like Estaval worst game because obviously he didn't train with the boys. He's going through some emotional issues back home. I think I'm hearing rumor that his grandmom is really sick. I don't know. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but I'm just hearing rumors here and there. So he didn't train with the team. Palmer is match fit, but it's not the Palmer that we used to know. He needs some more game time to get his rhythm back. You understand? Like, but Rick, I just feel like if it was the team of old, when we had them Lampard, the Drogbas, the Terrys, the Ashley Coles and co. In games like this, you see characters now come out to play. You put tactics out the window because it's obvious Arsenal were going to sit back and contain our pressure. But did we really pressure you guys like that? Not really. There was not really like clear-cut chances that we created. And I feel like from the second half, from the 60th minutes, at that point, most see that Arsenal have locked up shop in the middle and they've closed the flanks. At that point, let's play old school football. Pump the balls in the air. Pump the balls in the air. You understand? I just feel like at that point now we're looking for a Hail Mary like just drop that ball in the air. If you keep dropping it like that and gaining momentum, at least who knows, man? Corner kicks, dead balls, second ball, and anything can happen. I didn't just feel the bite. They wanted to win, but I didn't just see that matured bite from the players to just risk it off. I feel like from the 60th, 65th minute is a decent time to just start pushing for it. Because now you're losing. It's 3-2.
Yeah, I get.
That's
Yeah,
where that's why I would say I hold the team, accountable for not pushing more. They pushed, but how well did they push? Did they push to the max? Did they leave it out there at the pitch? I don't think I saw it. I think they were trying to hold their own, but I just feel like at the point, just forget about tactics at this point, man. You've been tactical in the first half and it's worked. You've been tactical in the first
yeah,
10 minutes of the second half and it's worked. The remaining minutes, you know what now? Just pump the balls up ball. We play some dash football, pump the balls up ball, put two strikers out there, two or three attackers out there, and just got contesting for second balls. And then who knows, man? That's just my own take on the game, though. But shout out to us now. You guys are matured, and let's hopefully Pep will keep you guys humble, man.
well, I appreciate you acknowledging our maturity, but yeah, yeah, I have. We do share some similar thoughts. I agree with you. We came into this game, Arsenal, of course, we were a goal ahead, so really the onus was on Chelsea to go for it. The first half, I feel like initially watching the game, I thought Arsenal looked surprised by the way Chelsea set up. You could see they didn't really know because we had more possession in the first half, but I don't think it looked like we had some handbrakes on because nobody was really going for it. Earlier in like I think the 30th, 40th minute, Arsenal still pushing it a bit more, but I mean I never felt like we tried to bring down Chelsea's roofs. Yeah, we are crossing the ball, we are trying some simple attacking moves, but of course we are a goal up, so Ateta was not going to let the boys take any unnecessary risk.
Yeah,
He pushed a little bit. I think Arsenal realized what Chelsea was trying to do and kind of just played to their game. Honestly,
yeah,
first half was a very drab affair. Second half, earlier on, it still looked the same, but then around like say 60th, 70th minutes, when the attacking subs came in, Chelsea started pushing a bit more.
yeah,
But
yeah,
to my surprise, you expect to put a lot more crosses into the box, but they weren't really doing that. Or maybe our defense didn't let them do that, but they didn't seem like you could tell they wanted, like you said, they wanted to go for it, but I'm not sure. You know that thing they say sometimes in football is, I think switching your mindset from a defensive mindset to an attacking mindset in the same game sometimes can prove difficult. Not that I say it cannot happen though, but I can imagine like if you're used to doing something, suddenly changing that switch might not be that easy to do. That's why I don't know if I should blame the players that much or the manager, but I understand what he did was logical. Like you said, if you come out in a crazy way, you might end up conceding 2-3, making the work a lot more difficult for you. So I know the Chelsea came for a generational smash and grab, like keep it close towards the end, attack them and go hard. But I would say changing your mind like that is hard. I think they should have started it from the beginning of the second half
I,
and
I
not
mean, I
later.
mean, I, I mean, I,
And not
I, I
later
don't know the
because
I don't know the message that Rosinho told the players in the second half. I want to believe he was trying to motivate them to go for it, and you could tell from the changes he made also. Like that's why I don't really blame him like that because he made this. He brought Palmer in early, right? I think he brought Estabal. I think 65
mhm,
minutes, if I'm correct. That's 65 minutes each that he brought Estabal.
mhm,
I know he brought Palmer in earlier than that. So that's in, and then he brought in Garnacho also. That's enough intent that he wants to attack. You understand?
mhm,
Just feel like we really missed Neto in that game because what Neto would have given us is those crosses, man. It would have been Neto, and we missed Neto and Rhys James, man. It would have been dropping those crosses from left, right, just because we didn't put any heavy pressure on Gabriel and Saliba. To be honest, you understand, like, and I mean it's vice versa also. That was Chaloba's best game, if you ask me. It was, I mean, obviously the highlight of that game was Chaloba making that sliding tackle. that almost led to that was almost quote unquote is it a penalty or not a penalty? You understand? But the fact is, it was a game of defense. Both sides were defensively very very strong and ready. But I feel like we who needed it to attack more was us. I feel like from the 65, 70th minutes, go for it. Like don't like there's no point waiting. Just start putting this team, put them under pressure from that 60th minute. Just start letting them know that come. Like push them. We didn't really do that enough, man. The boys wanted, but I just felt like I didn't see. I didn't really see that they left it all there, man. But yeah,
Anyway, I guess Arsenal is in the final. Man City versus Newcastle. It was. I don't think we need to go do too deep in that game. Man City look good in attack, but still look very shaky defensively. Newcastle had enough chances to actually make that game more interesting, but they couldn't. So just
the
scored one.
perfect
Like you said, they
perfect
have. I mean, what do you say?
I said perfect
Perfect
example
example
of
of what?
that Newcastle Man City match, right? Is what I was trying to say about the same Arsenal Chelsea. You see that Newcastle Man City, what they all do? It was just going. It was going because they were creating chances. But after 25, 15, 20 minutes, there was opening. Man City scored. The game
Yeah.
is gone already.
Yep.
You understand?
Man
Even
City.
though I said yes,
Yeah,
they
you're
were
right.
2 nil up, they were 2 nil down. So obviously, nothing to lose. Just keep going for it. But yes, but we couldn't just because there's no way we will go man for man against Arsenal at Emirates. They will space. And once space open, they will punish you. Because this Arsenal team as a team, they are
Also,
very strong. Maybe individually you can separate them, but as a team, they are very very strong. So the City Newcastle game, I mean, City did what they could do, man. They found that they took their chances in that game. Mamouche was on fire.
yep.
Checky, this guy Randas and Co were on fire. I don't know why Haaland is not firing yet, but I don't know why, man. I need to start firing, firing back to the hand that we know, man, for real. But someone said it's going to charge up the
Haaland has
robots,
not been.
battery the battery robots. But yeah,
Yeah. I don't want to go too hard on Haaland. He will probably find his form back. He always goes through some droughts every season. I've noticed, like around, he'll have a couple of games where he doesn't score, but all of a sudden he'll probably score a hat trick. Maybe this weekend. Who knows? Hopefully not this weekend. But
hopefully this weekend.
I think
Shut up.
this is a good segue. Let's move on to the EPL reviews. All these haters are so
Yes,
happy this
yes,
weekend. Chelsea can still
yes,
win
yes,
league.
yeah.
Stop supporting Man City. Stop supporting Man City. But anyway, let's start with the games on Saturday. The biggest game on Saturday will be United
Is
versus
it United
Tottenham around 7 a.m. Very early
Tottenham? Yeah.
kickoff.
Oh, that's nice. I love it. I
Yeah,
love
very
it.
early kickoff. Yeah, I love that fixture.
Well,
At this point, eh, I still have my I'm not yet 100% sold on Carrick yet. I think I still need to see a couple of more games. Tottenham will not be a bad start at all because we know Tottenham is a bit stronger away from home. So this will be a very interesting fixture. To be honest, I'm not sure who I would say is a favorite, but I think for me United edges it. I think do we lose AK? Yeah. So as I was saying before, we were rudely interrupted by this shitty ass network. Man City versus Tottenham. Sorry, Man U
Man
versus
U.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Man U versus Tottenham. This is
Don't let
this
the
is the
big
game
come for
that
you.
I think this is a game that I'm not sure is going to be very difficult to call, considering, to be honest, it's a home game for both sides. As we all know,
Yes.
Spurs are very, very bad in their own home. Stronger away. And this is also in Old Trafford. So, in terms of predictions, I'm curious. And like I said, I'm not completely sold on this Carrick on the wheel yet. I think it's a very good test for him. Although it might not be that different from the Fulham test in the sense that I'm not sure Tottenham will just sit back and let them keep attacking them. I'm pretty sure Tottenham will also try to go for it to an extent. So, which then again might play into United's hands. So I've now basically gone back on myself, and I think United could win this game. The reason why I'm a bit reluctant to say to go full on United is because they won a couple of games, and you can't blame me. I'm not used to seeing them win that many games in a row. They've won like three in a row now. I'm not like, wow, can they really go four? I don't know. That's why I think this might be a draw. 2-2.
Listen, I will gladly take that 2-2 draw, man. Please, 2-2 draw.
Want to win.
United should not win that game. But it's funny, yeah, because if you look at this game, right? United Spurs, like you said, is like a home game for both teams because Spurs, I think they've won five of their last seven matches, and they've all been away from home. Five of their last seven
Mhm.
EPL games, they've won it as away from home. The striker Solanke has scored like I think, let me see, yeah, Solanke has scored like five goals in his last five games for against United, right? And this is the United team that
Okay.
they've won their last three matches. United. Bruno Fernandes is the highest goals chances created player this season, like big chances created this season. Is Fernandes with 16. So they're on a good run. Both teams are on a good run of form for this fixture and the context of this fixture.
Mhm.
Spurs away, they are very good. United has been very, very good at
Mhm.
home under Carrick. For this, they've been very good under Carrick. You understand? Their best player,
Yeah.
Fernandez, is having his time of his life right now, creating chances.
Mhm.
Solanke is back with the goals.
Yeah.
Even there's a rumor whereby they're saying that his goal against City, the second the back heel flip goal, is like a contender for goal of the season. Spurs came back from 2-0
Of
down
course.
to draw that game against City. So both teams wise, the morals are high for both teams. You understand? But if you look at the
Mhm.
way United play on that Carrick, and I feel like we're going to sound like a broken record every time I talk about United because of the fact that it keeps it very much basic. It keeps it simple, but it allows the players play at their best position. Fernandez is
Mhm.
playing as a 10. Mino and Casemiro, two pivots, six, whereby either Cassius sits, Mino supports. You understand?
Mhm.
Then they're playing with is it Umbremo, Kunya, and is it Ahmad? And Ahmad, right?
Mhm.
So the front three know what to do. Ahmad on that side, Kunya on this side, and Umbremo on the front side. Then they're waiting for the counter attack. Like it's just United esque back in the Sir Alex days, and they even scored a Fergie time goal in the last game. So everything is just taking
Mhm.
well for United under Carrick. As for Spurs, we've seen a manager
Yeah.
whereby when push comes to shove, when people thought, okay, this person is dead, the players are not playing for Thomas Frank. Second half, what did
Thomas
they do?
Frank.
Yeah, it tweaked it in the second half. Took out took out that the midfielder and the went back so far at the back. You understand that, and then they turned the game around. So if you ask me, it would be a good game to watch. It would be a very very open game. Um, I'll be biased to say I want Spurs to win, man. Either win or draw, but I don't want United to win. But that's just by breaking down the two teams. That's just my thinking because I don't think both teams will be compact. I don't see them coming out to be compact. I think they both want to win. United now they're in the top four now. They want to keep maintaining that rhythm. Spurs want to
Solidify
turn,
it.
yeah, Spurs want to turn that season around and just leave that bottom table and get straight to the top table. So it's a top Premier League crunchy game, and I just feel like I don't know, man. Spurs away. Thomas Frank is not scared of playing this United team. I see them winning, but I want them to win. And that's just me being biased. Just putting it out there.
Mhm. So what scores do you go for?
2-1 Spurs.
Okay. I want to give a shout out to Javi Simmons. I know I have been among those who's giving him a lot of stick, but
Fair enough.
I'll
Fair
say
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
game second half, he might not have created chances or done whatnot or scored a goal or whatnot, but the energy, the industry was quite laudable. I think he had a very good game, a good second half against
Yeah.
Man City. I know. people are coming for him in the first half, but they did acknowledge
Yeah,
that in the second.
he had a
He actually
bad
did
first
very well
half
in that.
though. Yeah.
He had a very bad first half, terrible
And
first half.
also
But the
just
second half
thank you
was
for even using that energy word and that industry word because now they have someone like Conor Gallagher, even though we know that yes, he's not that much of a creating player, but yeah, he's an energetic player. Like it will run, it will press, it will be a nuisance. You understand?
that's your
And
song.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, Chelsea, are you mad? I'm like, what? Nah, but yeah, Connor, yeah, ex Chelsea boy, it's going to give them a lot of energy. Uh, I want to say, is it going to start Papisa? Because I would like him to play Papisa and Connor because Papisa is just very calm midfielder that knows when to use that energy.
Mhm.
Instead of playing with Bisuma that can be, I don't know, Bisuma lately has not been the Bisuma I used to know at Brighton, making like some kind of weird decisions that he does sometimes during the game, and I'm like, I don't know, it's not as calm and level-headed as Papisa. So I like when they play Papisa instead of playing Bissoko. Papisa knows when to sit and when to, like a very, he's a good auxiliary kind of midfielder. He knows when to sit and when to move and when to support. He has that energy in the tank also.
Yes. Very
But
intelligent.
Bissouma is just, I don't, and it wasn't like this before. I don't know why he just started acting so weird now. Like his play is so
It's a
weird.
sports factor.
Yeah, there's this sprinkle of recklessness, this sprinkle of, you know, not being matured. Like, and it didn't show that in this game when he was playing for Brighton. So for this game, and when they brought in Sa in the second half, you saw how the game got turned around. So I'm suspecting he's going to play the midfield of Papisa and Connor, thereby allowing Jarvis Simmons and Odobat to just be more skillful and just create the play from there.
Yeah, let's move on to the Arsenal game.
Uh,
For Arsenal, Sunderland, this is a
what's
game
the prediction for
that
United game now? Come on now.
well, I say 2-2.
2-2.
I say
Oh, okay,
2-2.
okay. Mine is 2-1.
I
My
give
bad.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Arsenal
But
Sunderland. Robbery.
uh, this is a game. I mean, in the game. Besides the fact that we need to extend our lead at the top, to kind of create that distance between us and City.
Oppress me, oppress me, oppress
We
me. Man, they oppress me.
we
Papa
also
side,
we also
oppress
need
me, oppress me. What you've
we
done,
also
I've done
need
it.
to
Let me let you know what you want to do. I've done it before, and I did it well. So don't come here and talk as if I'm a newcomer.
What do you mean? What have we
I'm
not
not
done?
an Oscar also. I won a recent trophy this season. So don't oppress me. Relax.
I'm just saying we need to put out another statement win. This is Sunderland. Sunderland who kind of stalled us previously this season already with the 2-2 draw last time in the Stadium of Light. Yeah. So this is the Emirates Stadium. Now we need to kind of remind them that we are not mates, I know you have Jacka, one of our old boys in your team, but this has to be a beating. We need to beat Sunderland well. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it complicated. Don't make this into a physical battle because they are also quite adept at playing that physical game. We see them do that in their home a lot. But now this is not their home. This is Emirates Stadium. Emirates Stadium, and we need to understand. We need to make them understand where they're coming to. And by the time the game is done, they need to know that yeah, yeah, these guys are something else. Because they don't know. Other people might know, but they don't know because we didn't we look like mates last time we played. I don't want to see that anymore. The better team they need to leave with no doubt as who the better team is tomorrow. And this is a unique opportunity. It's like I've noticed something. It's like whenever City plays first and maybe draws or wins, it's as if we have an issue responding. The games where we play first, we seem to have no problem, winning and putting on statement. So I want that to happen. Let's not miss this opportunity. Let's play first and put the pressure on City because now they would have to respond in their game against Liverpool. And this City team look like they have a weak underbelly. So we need to play into that. beat Sunderland, get that over with, on to the next. I don't need to talk too much. That's it, honestly.
I said that is it. Honestly, what I'm talking about says Arsenal.
My prediction is 3-0 Arsenal. 3-0 to the Arsenal.
Wow, to the Arsenal again.
Yes.
The only reason why I will give you guys a chance against this Sunderland team because there's no Jaka. They're missing Jaka. I think he's injured. I think he'll be back late February. The only reason I see you guys winning that game tomorrow is because of there's no Jaka, man. Because they always telling you
Xhaka,
football.
oh Xhaka. Xhaka, oh no
Did
Xhaka.
you win them? Did you win them? Did you win them before?
It
No,
was
you didn't win
2-0.
them. So what are you saying? And who was pivotal in that game? Jaka. You understand? Or Jaka, yeah. But my thing is, in football, there's an old saying that I always say you're as good as your last game. And Sunderland, they won that. They had an emphatic win against Burnley, the last game, 3-0. You understand? And they shout out to Lebris, the coach. Is the way he started this Sunderland team. That's how there's the same continuity. 5-4-1, very very compact, very very energetic, very very the very direct physical team. Broad has been having a decent season so far, playing as that proper old school striker again. I love anytime I'm watching the Premier League highlights and I see him, I'm so happy because it just gives me that proper old school back in the days, old school Premier League striker, pinpoint, holding him, using his physicality to brush up and just be a nuisance in the box against defenders. And he's always working for the kid. He's getting the goals there. And then they have a wonderful midfielder in the guy of Sadiki, who is now partnering with is it Lefi they call him? So many French guys in this team, man. So Sadiki and Lefi are like the two pivots that try to hold it down for them. Typical 5-4-1 formation that they always play with this former Atletico boy Renildo, who is a Simeone's boy. So like here, the team that they earn the right to play and they earn the right to give you a run for their money if you don't take them serious. They will be the compact team. They hardly concede goals. They are, you will all know how good they are when it comes to set pieces. That if the aura for aura,
Yep.
if you want to do throwing, they will throw. If it's corner kick, they'll play corner kick like they're a good set piece team. So if you are bringing your own madness, they have their own madness. So set piece for set piece, it's kind of physical. And I like what
Yep.
you said, but I feel like if you will not match this Sunderland team based on being physical with them, I don't know, man. You might have to use speed against them. Probably your wingers have to be very effective. So that means either Madueke and Martinez have to be at their best. Because but if one goes to the middle, which I feel you might have a chance because, like I said, there's no Jaka. Is it Jaka? Is that they say it? Is it Jaka or that's what I said, right?
Xhaka,
Jaka, okay,
Xhaka,
yeah.
yeah.
So because there's no Jaka in that team, in that team, I feel like you might have a chance in the midfield. And if you do, you just might win that game. You understand? But don't write them off because they're a very, very dirty physical team and they don't mind going down the drain with you guys. They don't mind playing that rough, proper old school English football with you guys. These guys don't give a damn. They're good in the table.
No, they'll make it. They'll
They'll make
make
it
it
hard
a
for you
physical.
guys.
They'll try to make.
And
They'll
if
try to
if
make it
if
physical.
Saliba is not on his game, he should be very, very mindful of Brob because that boy is a nuisance, man. He's like the King Kong right now of the Premier League. As he knows that he's a big boy and he's using it to his advantage every time. You understand? So but in spite of all that, I see us now winning this game. I just love how I have to appreciate. I would say I love, but I have to appreciate how matured you guys are. Zubimendi, like I keep saying it again, for me is my Premier League sign of the season. The way he complements Rice in that midfield is just so beautiful to see. And yeah, the Emirates again, Arsenal supporters, you guys won your last game too, and yeah, I see you guys winning that game 2-0. I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, to be fair. I haven't really enjoyed our recent uh, recent home games. So hopefully we get back to dismantling opponents in our home. Looks like we've been dismantling people away from home more than home recently. So we need to get back to doing that. But yeah, I agree with most things you said. And hopefully we win 3-0 instead of 2-0. But yeah, let's go to Wolves versus Chelsea. That
Hey,
shouldn't
shut up! You're
be
world
complicated.
champions. Say it again. World champions,
Who
baby.
be world champion?
I be world champion.
My neighborhood babies. You guys are my kids.
I be nepo baby now. I dey been am dey go now. They open the door for me now.
Chelsea are my children. They're Arsenal babies.
You know, I be lapo babies. Never been anything. Strugglers. Oh man, but
But hey, I mean, I'll let you go first. It's your team.
yeah, Wolves Chelsea. Like, if there's any, like I said in my own take, what I was in my own preview at my own channel. I'm like, if we don't win this, if we don't score 4 goals, give them the 3 points. I was if we don't, if they should have 3 shots on target, give them 3 points. Yeah, literally, and I mean it because I'm like, these guys are bottom of the table. You understand? They sold their best player last season to Crystal Palace at deadline day. You know, that top striker actually
They
last
sold
season.
Cunha too.
Huh?
They sold Cunha as well. They
No, that
sold a
was
lot
that
of
was. I mean,
everybody.
that's a long time ago. I'm not saying now they
Oh, this
sold last.
January.
Yeah, they sold last in. They sold last in this January transfer. Yeah,
Oh shoot.
that top striker.
God,
You
damn.
understand? So all they have is just probably. I think the only threat in that team is the number 7 Andre. That's the only threat in that team for me. And I'm like, come
Tolu
on
is
now.
not a threat.
No, that's like the only
Tolu is not a
player
threat.
right now. What do you say?
Uh, Tolu,
Tolu.
Harry.
He's a he's a good footballer. But anyways, he's a good footballer actually. The fact I'm here to see. No, I don't want to. Let's be prof. I want to talk football now. He's a good footballer, but my thing is it because of the team is just being bad at this season, or is it him? And based on stats right now, the team is bad. You understand? I just feel like there's more that he hasn't given out yet to the league that he can give out. With his height and his experience in Europe, there's more he can give, and I haven't seen it. That's just my honest opinion. I know there's a proper footballer in that guy. So let me just stop with the banter. There's a proper baller in him, but there's more that I want to see from him that I feel like he can give. Maybe with time it will come out. You
He's
understand? And now that Lassen is gone, this is a good chance for him to now show himself now. But that will not be tomorrow, unfortunately for him. I just feel like it's a game we're going to have to just dominate. I want to see us dominate the game and be more. And if there's any, Liam Mourinho has proven to us that he can play smaller teams. He has proven to us that he can play. So if you want to play compact, he can play you. Because why? We now play with our natural fullbacks and adding more numbers in front of goal. You understand? The game against West Ham, that second half, whereby we were attacking with 6 players. So if you want to play compacts, we'll put players behind the front of goal and then make it hard for you to defend. You understand? So if you come out, we're going to open up the spaces. So I just see us having a good game against Wolves. I'll make it short again for you 4-0, a good 4-0 game. And I feel this is a game where what I'm looking at. I want to see Palmer and Estava in this game. How will they react after how they played in the last game against Arsenal? But I'm seeing a 4-0 win to make it quick.
okay. That's good.
On that
That's
3 point
fair.
loading.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, yeah, I'll say 3-0 Chelsea. Actually, I'll say 3-0 Chelsea. I don't really. I'll be shocked and pleasantly surprised if something crazy happens and we'll say Wolves end up winning that game. That will just be their second victory of the entire
No, no.
season.
Literally,
So that
if Wolves should win that game, that should be an automatic ticket for them not to just be in the Premier League next season. And then the dot like 10 points from us. No, literally, because come on
if
now.
if if, if Wolves win that game, If Wolves win that game, are you going to be Liam out? Rosinho out.
Liam out. If
If
Wolves,
Wolves,
no, I'm like, if Wolves should win that game, it's not just Liam out. Liam and his dad should be both out. Because I'm seeing the father come to the stadium. They should be both out, please. So sack the dad from Super Sports, and then Liam out, and then sack him from, and then Liam next club sack him too. You understand? You understand? But
okay, okay,
I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I don't see.
okay,
I
fair
see us.
point.
I
Anyway,
don't see them even scoring a goal. I'm saying a 4-0 clean sheet. Those guys are pretty much, you know
okay.
the way footballers are now. Those guys they've mentally checked out. The Wolves guys are thinking of the beach now, thinking of summer, renting out the private jets, have a good time once they relegate. They're not going to relegate, obviously.
Looking for their next club in case they
Their next
relegate.
club, you understand?
When they relegate, when
Yeah, when. It's a matter of when now. It's not if. It's a matter of, it's time now. It's a matter of time. Chelsea has scored 19 goals under Lamrosinio, and we've played most of these mid-table small clubs. In our past, let me see, just give me a second. We've scored, like, I think, is it 10 goals? Let me see. We've scored 10 goals in our last 5 matches. You understand? So we're going to score the goals again tomorrow and rack up the numbers, man. So it's going to be a good one.
anyway, Liverpool versus Man City. That's the game of the weekend, Super Sunday.
Yes,
A
yes, yeah.
game that hopefully after Arsenal's results, good results, comes and goes. I can just focus on that because that's the game I'm waiting for. Oh my goodness! Because we are seeing Liverpool back to something close to their best in recent
Yeah,
games, and we are seeing City, keep faltering and coming back, and kind of
yeah.
like dancing within the fringe. Are they good? Are they bad? Like, what are they? Are they in start to race? Are they not in start to
Mhm.
race? Like, what are we talking about City? They are kind of like a confusing bunch right now. Guardiola is, talking his own, complaining about money spent, which is very funny. Guardiola is a very interesting guy. After doing the last transfer listing, he was saying if they buy more players for him, he's going to leave the club because he can't for the life of him, you know, tell the players who have to sit on the bench, explain to them why they have to sit on the bench, that he feels sad for them, that the club should not give him more players. That is difficult for the ones who don't play. All of a sudden, he's talking as if he's complaining about transfer and saying he should have bought more players for him. Like, my guy, pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. What do you want? What do you want? And Slot coming out talking about ah, it's all about good football. That trophies, football is more than trophies. Football is
Yeah.
about playing well and attacking whatever. And Guardiola is saying, my guy, that's not it. Trophies is important, which is so funny because Guardiola, we know Guardiola too, and very
Yeah.
good football merchant. But yeah, this game is gonna be very interesting. If Liverpool wins City, I'll be like, thank you, Jesus, that we have played Liverpool. That would be at that point, might as well just wrap it up and just forget about it. Forget about it. But I'm rooting for them. The red gang this weekend, full on red gang. Yes, in fact, my new
Well,
sport was Man U of red gang. My sport Man U. I'm supporting Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool just this weekend.
well, guess what?
But yeah,
Blue gang, Chelsea City this weekend. Bring it home. It is coming home. It is coming home. Now, but the beauty of this
that,
game is we're seeing the signings of both clubs making impact. Now we see that Florian Wirtz has had like 9 goal involvement since December 20th, which is from that time, December 20th to now, that's the most in the league. 9 goal involvement, and also they've seen an Ekitike that has scored, like, I would say, he has scored 6 in his last 7 games at Anfield, Ekitike. So that means if Vert is having 9 goal involvement since December 20th, is the highest in the league since that time till now. Ekitike has scored 5 in 6 of his Premier League games at Anfield. that means that chemistry is there. That's what that stat is telling me, that that chemistry is there. You understand? That's a good one for Liverpool because they wanted these guys to gel and build. And I feel like football clubs are not paying attention to Liverpool properly. These guys are rebuilding. I'm telling you, they just signed. They got that. They signed a huge monster of a defender. That is he 18 years old. Now he got injured this season. That's why he's not playing. I think he has is it an ACL he has or
Yeah, no.
something? You understand? So they're rebuilding that
Yeah,
team,
he has.
but yeah, you're seeing on and off, dividends here and there, but it's on and off, right? But the good thing about the Liverpool team is that when they want to turn it on, they'll turn it on. Look at the game against Newcastle, against all odds. They shocked I think they shocked me too. That's a surprising way for me. You understand? The way they played, the way they commanded the game, that was like a proper Liverpool team that we used to know. Look at the goal from that this guy gave to Ekitike, the second goal that Ekitike scored. So they're a lively top team. And then are they coming to Anfield? They're coming to Anfield also. The Anfield will be loud. You understand? But this also a City team that has got their last game, like I always say. They won their last game. You understand? And they came back. They relinquished a 2-0 lead. And that's the first time they've dropped a 2-0 lead since 2018. But they also have a Semenyo that scored. How many has he scored now? He has scored 4 out of his last five games at City. You understand? So Ireland is struggling. He's only scored 1 goal in 2026. So if you put all these factors together in the context, it looks like it's the strongest team to go to this fixture is Liverpool. You understand? I can take care of better are now back on form. Um, they did very well against Newcastle. There's maturity in this Liverpool team, but I don't know, man. Pep.
I can hear you. Yeah.
I'm going to rule out Pep from a big game like this. It's hard to call, man. It's very hard to call. To be honest with you, like we've seen Pep play 4-1,
Do
4-1.
you think
We've
Pep
seen
has lost?
it's hard to call if Pep has lost his man, but results we've seen week in
Like he
week
has
out.
lost a he has lost a he has lost a pep in his step. He has lost a pep in
I
his
don't know
step.
what's up to rhyme me these days, man. This is, are you going for the Grammys, my man? I want to be the next Kendrick. But yeah, like it's the amount of inconsistency we're seeing so far from Pep this season, if and also last season is alarming. You understand? It's been the club has supported him. You know, we should see a turnaround now. But let's see. He likes to play. He likes to play 4-1-4-1 recently to choke up the midfield. I think it'll go up with that again against Liverpool. And I feel like Zoboslai not playing that midfield might give Pep an advantage on Sunday. You understand? Because obviously Zobo's going to play again because this guy this what's his name? Is it Conor Bradley is still injured? You
Yeah.
understand? And Gomez is still injured. Frimpong is still injured. So obviously it's definitely
Um,
Zoboslai over there. So
right hook.
yeah, so that means they're going to have to play McAllister, Gravenberch, and Vets. Is that not a bad midfield for them to have? Huh?
It's pretty good midfield.
It's a very good one. But I like when Zuboslai plays that midfield. I don't know why. But it's going to Pep will choke it up in midfield again. It's going to go with this with the Rodri. Is he going to play Checky in the middle or in the wing? I don't know. We're going to find out. I would like him to play Semenyo and Doku, man. I
Yeah, I
wanted to
think
play some.
yeah, I
I,
don't know.
I wanted to play Semenyo and Doku.
Is
Whereby
he
it's
injured?
Semenyo on the left, Doku on
Is
the.
Doku injured?
Let me see. I don't think he's
Because
injured.
I
Oh
have
yeah, it's yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, he's injured. He's injured.
'cause I
He's
haven't seen
injured. He has a calf injury. So yeah, he's injured, man. But so it's going to be I think it's going to be a Checky
I'll
Checky
search for
Semenyo
Semenyo
game.
real quick. I don't feel like Semenyo has been scoring though, but he does not look as dangerous as he did in Bournemouth. I'm gonna drop that out there. Watch after having watched him a couple of games now. Yeah, he's scoring, numbers look nice and everything, but I'll be honest, he does not look as dangerous as he looked on the ball in Bournemouth.
I mean, and I get what you're saying, and that's the same thing with when Jack Grealish came to City too. When he came to City, he was struggling. He wasn't bringing the direct glitch that we know, 1v1 beats. Is
I
it
don't want to say that is that Pep Master thing because we see
is it a
Doku,
pep thing?
but we see
Because
Doku do his thing. We see Doku do his thing.
I mean, so Doku is doing his thing, but
Sherrick is doing his thing. Sherrick is still doing his thing.
okay. But I just feel like Semenyo at Bournemouth was more direct,
Yes,
more
well,
will beat you 1v1.
I don't see that. I
But
don't see
I'm not
that.
seeing it. It might be a pep structure thing
Yeah,
for him. But
yeah.
the goals are coming, so obviously the goals
Exactly.
are coming and it's getting the numbers.
True.
Long
True.
may continue. You understand? So
Hopefully not this weekend.
yes, this weekend for me. Yes, this weekend for me. I,
Ekitike is
I
gonna has something for me, bro.
actually I
Ekitike on
see
bet.
I see, Pep doing what he likes to do, like I said, choking up the midfield. And I'm seeing probably Slots trying to try to play with the counter because he's going to play his 4-3-3. You understand? So for them to really do have a good game, Liverpool, Gravenberg must come to the party on Sunday. He
I'm
has
gonna
to
say
really.
something. I don't think Man City will come out and dominate this game, which might actually play in City's favor. I think Man City might approach this game in a similar way they did to Arsenal, whereby they let Arsenal have the ball. I wouldn't rule out Pep actually like leveraging that Haaland factor on the counter, kind of the way same way he did against Arsenal, and actually letting Liverpool have more of the possession. I've seen him do it multiple times this season, and Liverpool is among kind of like Arsenal, among those teams that they enjoy a counter, but most times in their home they like to have the ball.
Hmm.
So I mean, I know City is always having possession, but if you remember clearly, a lot of big games this season, Pep has actually allowed the other team dictate proceedings in midfield. So who
I mean,
knows?
yeah, you're right. I mean, I feel you though, but I mean, I just feel like Pep is gonna go for it because obviously, let's say give or take, Arsenal is against Sunderland. Pep is gonna go for it.
No, he will.
And from his press conference, you
That's
can tell
it.
he's still from Pep's press conference. You can just tell he has not given up yet on the league. He's still telling you that, bro, 14 games is so long. Is this 16 or 14 games?
It's
You
still
know, he
long.
hasn't given up on the league yet. So I think it's gonna go for it. But it's a matter of like what Toby said. I think in the game, in the thick of the game, like is Pep still does he still have that drive? To tweak and tinker to win a game. Because I've seen because that Sony win and
I
then
think he's the opposite too. I think he just wants he's so desperate to win and live on a high that because back then when he was tinkering, I don't yes, he wanted to win, but I think he loved football and tactics. That was his baby. He wanted to tinker. It's not just about winning. Like he says so many times, it's not just it's about winning the right way. That Barcelona mentality and ideology. But I think now he's very, very much a win first person. And I think he's almost done. I think he
it's
just
done.
wants
Yeah, I
I think
think,
he's
I
so
think this is
desperate
last season. Yeah,
I think he's so desperate to win that he's now like doing everything possible, buying anything. You guys spending money. Every summer, is January, he's even buying more players. He just wants to win by all means. I don't think he cares too much about tankering, inverting, rotations, all these things. He just wants to win. Even if it means playing long balls. Like before, you see, like someone like I saw him like telling Sherrick he should have passed. But guy, normally, if a player dribble, and does not pass someone in open space and does rubbish, guy, Pep might sub you out.
yeah,
But yeah, like you see so many like on Pep like people like do things, players do things under him, do stuff that you
yeah,
wouldn't do to a Pep team.
yeah.
Like Donnarumma, like kicking the ball long most times than passing the ball. Like he just wants to win. Either way, he's just buying the best players to win, give him this trophy. This like this
I mean, true that, but yeah, true that, but I don't know. I just feel like it's unlike Pep back in the days of the old Pep that we used to know, having full
Mhm.
control of games, having full
Yeah,
control of the game from start to finish. killing games in the first half. But it's like there's just this vulnerability in Pep lately, man. You know, I'm like, is it down to him being we now know what to expect from Pep, or is it down to is the pressure getting to him? And why should it be the pressure? Like, dude is a serial winner. He's used to this. You understand? Okay, yeah, he experienced it last season too. You feel me? Yeah.
He's giving
So
the vibe.
he knows what it means to compete and chase for the title. He knows what it
He's giving
means to
the
like
vibe.
to be dominant and just sweep everybody off. So you have seen both sides of both worlds. So I'm like, what's the pinpoint or the factor to why can't Pep control games, see out games and just kill games? You feel me? And if there's any Liverpool team that is easy for Pep to win, it's this Liverpool team we're seeing right here. Because this team, despite them playing well last weekend, this Liverpool team they've showed us what that thing called inconsistency. But it's a big game, so tactics. I mean, sorry, it's a big game, so form is literally out the window. You understand? It's a burning. When it comes to big game like this, it's about how much do you want it that day. When I rate both teams based on desire to win the game that day, I'm gonna lure towards City because like I said, more than likely Arsenal will pick up that 3 points against Sunderland, and that will put more pressure and more hunger for Pep and his boys to go and win. Will the pressure be a good factor or will it be detrimental to them? That's the beauty of the game. We'll wait on Sunday.
What's your prediction?
Both teams will score goals. To be a long game.
How about talk your prediction?
You know what? I put you on the spot. An Arsenal fan, you go first.
3-1 Liverpool. Liverpool to beat City.
You
You're a rubbish boy. You're a rubbish guy.
don't me waste time. 3 Liverpool.
I don't tell you a single, but I don't see him for dream. I saw it. It has happened. I've decreed it.
Fuck man, I'm thinking man, like bro, Ikitike and Veta are picking up form, bro, and that still defense is still fucking. You see, I'm just cussing now. That means now I'm actually thinking too much. That still defense is just it's very very questionable, man. It's very very questionable. And Ikitike, Vet, you know what's funny, bro? You know how we know the game is gone. We spoke about Liverpool and we didn't mention Salah once.
I don't. It has moved past Salah, man. It's not. He's part of the team.
We didn't call Salah once, bro.
Yeah, actually, that's actually crazy.
Just think about it, Liverpool. We didn't call his name once.
At all.
We called Bet, Eketike, everybody. I even called Frimpong. I didn't call Salah's name once, bro. So, but Haaland hasn't scored. It's a big game for Haaland to score and make a statement.
Okay.
So, 3-1, City win.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I think that we've covered most of the games. Wait, do you think Pep is in that his end Mourinho era? Like when you see Mourinho's time coming to an end in the club, starts complaining every time in press conferences.
The,
Start.
the, the, I feel the pressure is getting to him. I feel the
Yeah.
pressure is getting to him.
He
I
needs
think
to
I
work
think
on.
I'll take a leaf off your book, off your notes where you just said, build on the fact that the how do they say it? Is it the cutting end is coming to the close? You know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be
Yeah.
the end of the show, the last dance, the
They
pressure
should
is
give me
there.
Mourinho's last season at every club. He's acting like his old rival.
Yeah, like so I
He's
feel
just
like
mad. He was trying to crack dry jokes in press conference. I'm like, guy, I beg you, not Mourinho, bro. It's okay.
you understand the pressure is getting he wants to live on a high so bad. He wants to live on a high so bad and it's getting to him so bad and you can tell you can really tell, but I just want Pep to just wake up one last time for me, man. Give me that last one, bro. Please.
Mbano. It's not
What
happening.
do you think? Who do you think? What do you think will be the standout game this weekend? And you cannot call out Liverpool City. You cannot call out United Tottenham. What will be standout game for you?
Title challengers are playing now. What else do you want? Arsenal, Sunderland.
Wait,
You know
Arsenal
what?
and then they can have the title.
I'm changing it. That's not my standard game, please. Before Sunderland go and surprise somebody now. Yeah, an interesting game for me.
You can pick anybody. You can pick anyone. I'm just
Because
trying to.
I'll assume if Arsenal beats Sunderland 3-0, that's like everybody expects that. So it would make the game special. You know what I'm saying? That's a regular
Mhm.
game. Yeah. So I mean, it's the standard game from this weekend will probably be Newcastle Brentford could actually be
Brentford.
an interesting.
Newcastle.
Yeah,
I'm like
Brentford is
Newcastle.
playing really,
Brentford.
really well. That's going to be a tough game because
That's a
Brentford is
bit.
playing
That's
really
a
well.
tough game now for real though.
Hmm. Yeah,
Which
and also Bournemouth Villa because Villa has to get back.
that's
He has to
another
get
game. That's another game too. Bournemouth VR. That's another game too,
he
man.
has to get back to winning ways because now
Hmm.
they seem to be flying away from the title challenge.
Right.
So
Right.
they need to win the game and they are away to Bournemouth. So that's a tough game.
Right. Right.
Also,
Right. Right.
if they lose, I don't want to be thinking about them again. Let's focus on one person. But,
But yeah, that's pretty
but
much my question for that's pretty much it for me, man.
so
Who be the last one? Who be the standout player this weekend?
standout player this weekend.
Or your best player this weekend? Who do you think it will be? Why are you
My best player
suspecting?
this weekend probably. I need a big game from Vets. I'll go for him.
Vets? I think mine will be Palmer, man.
Yeah,
And I think it's about time we need to just remind these guys who he is, man.
yeah, yeah. I don't, for Arsenal though, I don't. I need a big game from Eze or Odegaard. One of the two of them. One of them needs to have a big game this weekend because I can't understand how my 2 10s will be faltering. Like, come on, give me something, do something. But yeah, Broski, I think
Hey,
that's it
man.
for today.
What you say?
I think that's it for today.
Yeah, that's it. But before I let you take us home, just want to put it out there that the Liverpool City game, we're gonna have a watch party at the privacy room on Sunday. So you guys, everyone, pull up, wear your jerseys, rep your team. Let's have a good time. Let's banter. We had a wonderful watch party during the AFCON final, so it was superb, man. It was lots of people, crowd, energy, vibe, music, drinks, food, fun, raffle prize of one. So this is hosted by I think it's 41 Mag, if I said it correctly. I'm gonna put it out there for you guys too. So yeah, y'all pull up. Soccer Takes with AK will be there. Hopefully, Five Aside will be there too. Hopefully, he won't be crying too much after Arsenal loses on Saturday. But yeah, y'all pull up and let's have a good time on Sunday, man. Soccer Takes with AK. Bless.
Yeah, man. Privacy room. If you're an ATL, pull up. I mean, even if you're out of ATL, I think it's worth flying in for. But yeah, all right, guys, keep watching, keep subscribing, and keep sharing with your folks. Peace.
All right, man. Bless. Peace. Up the Chels.